Stavik. How a water park chat cracked a cold case. The Walkman, the jog, and a 30-year mystery. Amanda Mandy Teresa Stavik, born April 16, 1971, was an 18-year-old college student who disappeared on November 24, 1989, after going for a jog near her home in Acme, Washington. She was a Mount Baker High School graduate, known for her athletic abilities in basketball, track, and cheerleading. Her case remained unsolved for nearly 30 years. The disappearance and discovery. Mandy went for a jog with her German Shepherd, Kyra, on November 24, 1989, the day after Thanksgiving. Kyra returned home alone, raising immediate concern. A search effort was launched by her family and local authorities. 3 days later, on November 27, 1989, Mandy's naked body was found in the Nooksack River, about 3 miles from her home. Authorities determined she had drowned and been sexually assaulted. The death was ruled a homicide. Mandy had an injury on the top of her head that the medical examiner believed could have knocked her out. The water where her body was found was shallow, leading investigators to believe she was unconscious when she drowned. The last person to see Mandy alive was a man in a pickup truck. Mandy ran right in front of him while heading towards her home. The investigation and breakthrough. Initial investigation efforts were extensive, but forensic technology at the time wasn't advanced enough to identify a suspect. For nearly 3 decades, the murder remained a cold case. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, advancements in DNA analysis revived the investigation. In 2013, investigators focused on Timothy Bass, who lived near Stavik's home at the time of her disappearance. He wasn't a suspect in the initial investigation. A co-worker, Kim Wagner, at the bakery where Bass worked, played a crucial role. After learning Bass was a suspect, Wagner retrieved a discarded Coca-Cola can and a plastic cup used by Bass. Police had been conducting surveillance for months and obtained Bass's DNA covertly. The DNA from the discarded items matched the sample found on Stavik's body, leading to Bass's arrest in December 2017. Mary Stavik learned of the arrest on her 81st birthday. Investigators believed Mandy's assailant used a weapon, likely a gun, to control her and force her into a vehicle. Timothy Bass. At the time of the murder, Timothy Bass was 22 years old. Bass claimed he and Mandy Stavik had a secret sexual relationship. He said they met through his father and had a brief relationship in the spring before she went away to college. He maintained his innocence and denied any involvement in Mandy Stavik's rape and murder. He told investigators, "Everything I've said is the truth." His wife at the time, Malone, initially gave him an alibi. She told police she saw Mandy running on her way to Tim's house after school. The trial and conviction. Timothy Bass was charged with Mandy Stavik's murder in 2017. He pleaded not guilty. The prosecution presented DNA evidence linking Bass to the crime. On May 24, 2019, Bass was found guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to 27 years in prison. Prosecutors couldn't seek a life sentence because he hadn't been charged with premeditated murder. Bass addressed the court, stating, "I am 100% innocent of this crime." The case of Brent Stavik, Mandy's brother, remains unsolved. Subscribe to our channel for more solved, unsolved, forensic, and mystery crime-related cases.